Hello friends, this is Chef Daniel P., the gluten-free and dairy-free chef. And today I'm going to hopefully help you understand the main dining room and cruising a little better. What I have been doing for years, I'm going to share with you, and hopefully it will give you a chance to do and eat more food and be safer. So the first thing that we do is we sit down, we look on YouTube, we try to see the meals, what we're going to eat, and I'm actually doing this right now for another cruise. And then I print the meals out. Once I print the meals out, the menus, the meals, me and my wife will sit down. We will go through the meals that they have. I will look at the kitchen as a refrigerator and a storeroom. I look at it like all that. Okay, so I'm going to look at it, what's in the refrigerator, what's on the meal that day, can I have it? For example, if duck's on the menu and it's not gluten-free according to them, duck's gluten-free. So we go through, we sit down, and then now I will write it down again at our house. On the left will be the gluten-free, dairy-free. On the right is the gluten-free. And then I write all this down. This is my wish list before I get to the ship. So I am prepared instead of doing it all on the ship when I get there. I also will make out a main dining room paper. This is the paper that I am going to fill out as soon as I sit down. I'm going to look at my prep, what I done, look at the menu, make sure the two align, make sure there's no changes, and make sure I have the time we're going to eat, our room, special requests that I might have, like gluten-free bread, stuff like that. Also, I'm going to give a small introduction, tell them that I appreciate everything they're doing. I will have a side for gluten-free, a side for gluten-free dairy, and then on the bottom, I put down the desserts. That is called a standing room order. And what that does is that tells the bakery that we want chocolate mousse that's gluten-free every day, standing room. And my wife wants chocolate mousse, dairy-free, gluten-free, and 6 macaroons. So you can do that and you can request it as long as it's plenty in advance. Don't arrive there during rush hour and say, hey, where's my macaroons? It's not going to happen. Always arrive early, and you're also going to have to prep 24 ahead of time. And I'll explain that a little more. So once all this is happening, now you're going to be in the motel room. So you got to get ready to go. I have a little briefcase that I carry with all those papers and a pencil and a pen. And then I board the ship, look for the head maitre d' or a hostess, whoever is going to be in charge of that main dining room. Well, in the Lido deck was where I had to go, not the main dining room for Carnival Horizon. And I met up with junior lead hostess Lizelle. She was there and I explained my paperwork. I showed it to her. So this is what I'm going to be requesting. And she was kind of overwhelmed because this doesn't usually happen that much. So then she contacted Chef Raul, who's the senior sous chef. Again, I explained everything to him. I showed him the papers. He actually said, no problem. Again, you just have to arrive early. You have to make sure you let them have plenty of time to prep. That's the main and most important thing in any of this. Okay. So then I sit back down and I fill out my paper, like I said, make sure all my menus hooked up. And then this is what I'm going to hand the hostess, Miss Lizelle. I gave her this paper. She takes it. When she's not busy, she will take it to the Chef Raul, who will present it to the specialty chef. So then you are all set there. Now you can go do the muster. Now you can go eat a little bit like us. We went to Guys. I have future coming on that, where also, but now go eat, do whatever you want. Okay. The biggest and most important thing now is, like, after you get your little lunch in, you get it all done, you want to arrive early. Always, always arrive early. That is the most important part of it. Don't come late. First come, like if dinner's at 5:30, be there at 5:15. Always pick the same table. That's what we do. Never ever, arrive there during rush hour and say, well, where's my duck a la orange that I asked for, and or something else that just was, it's not possible to make. So once you get that done, now you're going there. You're going to go to the dining room, arrived early. They will set you up. Now remember, friends, the first day it's going to be very busy. Okay, expect to wait. Okay, expect to wait. Friends, the other thing I always say, don't worry about the food. If it's cold, it's overcooked, undercooked. You're asking for a special meal, at least that's how I feel. Don't eat it. If they ask you, you want us to make some more, think about, if is there a lot of people? So now they're going to make your food because they did not make it well. Whatever you're saying, you're complaining. I'd say, I don't complain. They're going to make it during rush hour, rush time, their busy time. That's when mistakes happen. They might be trained well, but cross-contamination happens when you are busy. You're not thinking, you're rushing, you're doing so many things. So that's just my thoughts on that. Okay? So now you're sitting down, you're going to pre-order. Now you're going to do the same thing you did as soon as you got there. You are going to get the next day's menu, next day's breakfast menu, and you are going to start doing the same thing that you just did, when you first got there. You're going to write down what you want and how you want it, and time you're going to be there. Okay. So when our food arrived, we had the first thing that arrived for this menu that we had was the roasted duck. It actually was on the gluten-free menu. You can find that on YouTube. We found that on YouTube. And then the second thing that we got was shrimp cocktail. Okay, friends, you're allowed as many appetizers as you want. Every day I had 4 or 5, 6 orders of shrimp cocktail. We ate them all. We're not wasting. We like shrimp cocktail. You're allowed as many appetizers, at least on Carnival. So order it. Don't be afraid to order it at all. Then the next thing that we had was not on the menu was pineapple. My wife loves pineapple. So for an appetizer, she asked for pineapple. Again, friends, if it's in the refrigerator, if it's in the storeroom and you know it's there, like pineapple, and you like pineapple, you can ask for pineapple. It's okay. I ordered the cheese plate. Now, friends, I knew they had French bread, gluten-free French bread, because the deli has it. That bread is good. The other bread, I'm sorry, friends, I have not found a good bread that I like yet that I remember as a kid. I wasn't always celiac. If you got one that you know is the best, comment, let me know. But they went and got, and every day, because remember, this is my standing order, I got toasted French bread with a cheese plate. Then the next thing my wife got was a spicy shrimp. Now on that my pre-order and my menu that I gave them, my request, I asked for a spicy shrimp. Okay, friends, on the gluten-free for Carnival, they did not have Szechuan shrimp. On the regular menu, they had Szechuan shrimp. Friends, the shrimp's there. The shrimp is there. You have 24 hours, grab me some shrimp. You got a saute pan, saute it. Even if you just saute it with olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic, green peppers, mushrooms. It's there. She got the noodles. I told them to put the angel hair pasta with some soy sauce, bok chow, snow peas, carrots, made it more of an oriental. She ordered the barbecue salmon. This is the gluten-free, dairy-free here. Remember, my wife, whenever I say she's gluten-free, dairy-free. I am gluten-free. She loved that barbecue salmon. And then instead, again, not on the menu, mashed potatoes with a vegan cheese, plant butter. She loved it. Okay. Again, friends, they got 24 hours for mashed potatoes and vegan cheese they have. So another thing she asked for, and she asks for almost every night, it's either steamed broccoli or steamed asparagus. They have it, so we can ask for it. Now, for me, for the gluten-free, I asked for something special, and this is what I got. I got a bunch of shrimp sauteed with salt, pepper, garlic, broiled salmon with a lemon wine cream sauce. And they threw some broccoli and some carrots in there. And then I also asked for some chicken. I asked for diced up chicken, but they gave me julienne chicken, but it was so good. Everything was very, very good. I loved it, and it was a big meal for the very first day, I'll tell you that. And then for dessert, my wife always asks us for a sorbet. So this one was the lemon sorbet. And friends, again, they have that. You can just ask for it. Every day on our standing order is the gluten-free, dairy-free mousse. Again, friends, you can have it. It's a standing order. They're going to be making it. It's just whipped cream. I know there's a little more items, but it's heavy whipping cream with, you whip it, you make whipped cream, okay? She also loves macaroons. Now, we always order the macaroons, standing order. So she gets the macaroons too. Friends, look at the dessert so far. You're used to fruit. Trust me. I know. I've been there. That's why I don't order. I order 24 hours in advance. You take that chocolate mousse, put it in between those macaroons. Oh, that was the best. And then for me, I'm just standard. Just give me my chocolate gluten-free mousse. That's all I need. I don't need nothing else. I'm one happy person. You give me something else, you put fruit in it, I don't want it. I want just simple chocolate mousse. I'm not much on desserts. And then don't forget, there is a lunch menu. I made out a lunch request and a breakfast meal request. So both of these requests I have also. So, if we go somewhere where there's a lunch, my stuff is going to be a little different than hers. I mean, sometimes she'll just take, like, we went to Gigi's. She just went gluten-free, dairy-free, and they made it. Me, I said, give me a bunch of meat. I don't want no noodles. I don't want nothing like that. So breakfast, the same thing. Gluten-free, dairy-free. Pancakes, waffles, example, just like that. And I will show more, friends. I will show more. I plan on doing everything. I taped everything, so I'm going to show you more. So friends, I'm hoping this is short enough for you, but if you have any comments, anything, just let me know. It's okay. So, comment, you like me, you give me a thumbs up. That's cool. You got any comments? Am I doing stuff wrong? I've been doing this for years, and people say, well, you're asking. No, 24-hour notice. I've been a chef. I know it's better than someone calling during the day and saying something like that. And if you don't like what I say, yeah. Chef Daniel P., old as dirt. I don't like it. Now, friends, this is what I say all the time, okay? Let's tell them what we want to eat, okay? It's about time. Don't let them tell us what we can only eat. Now, friends, thank you for sticking around. Again, if you can, subscribe, like it. I'm here for you.